Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in battle for Azeroth. We're at the Roughneck Camp all the way over near the Waning Glacier, which is where we'll be heading today. So we're right over here and we've just got to go up and do quests at the Waning Glacier. So today might be the last episode of the playthrough of Tiragarde Sound. So let's talk to Tiger and get the quest that sends us up there. Big boss, with a performance like that, it's clear you're one of the top dogs here. Boss Tack will want to see you. He's up north, checking on one of our camps in Waning Glacier. Head up that way and give him a hand. Oh, and I don't recommend looking him straight in the eye, or at his feet, or really anywhere near him. Best bet, close your eyes when you're talking to him. Meet Boss Tack at the Roughneck Camp in the Waning Glacier.
Don't get your ballast in a bind.
So don't look at him in any way, shape or form, because the guy might not quite be what you have in mind. Right, so if you are still running, you want to take the path that leads the highest way up the side of the glacier. So in fact, let's actually follow that from the camp just so you can see. So when you come here, there are three paths. That one takes you down to where the honey is and the bears and the goats that you need to clip for the first set of quests. The middle one is the one that leads you up to where the lizards are and the eggs, and then this top one is the one that leads you up to the glacier for the third part of the set of quests here. Look at that beautiful waterfall, isn't that really cool? So you can follow the path up by the waterfall and we end up at the Waning Glacier. And the guy that we need is right at the entrance, which is really nice and convenient. What's the Wildhammer dwarf doing right out here? My clan was wiped out by the Twilight's hammer. The only reason I escaped was because my brother Keelan sent me away on his griffin. Saved me life. Travelled most of the world before I settled here in Kultiras. Found these folk hunting griffin for meat and pelts. I showed them there was another way. Now they're the next generation of griffin riders. Don't think I'll return home. This is my clan now. So look, one guy changed the whole way that they did things. Instead of just killing the griffins for food and clothing, they now use them to ride on. So he's changed the whole way of looking at things. Spit it out already. Big boss, you're the new kid. Frankly, it doesn't matter. I got a problem and you're going to help me with it. Wendy's. It's a mystery where these boys were taken, but it ain't much of a mystery who did it. Roughnecks believe an eye for an eye and then some. Let's put down some of these monstrosities. Killed 10 Wendigos. So his camp's basically been wiped out and he thinks the Wendigos did it all. So, oh, he's going to join us. So that now makes it, oh, turn around a bit, let's get the other quest. Where'd they go? My boys are missing. You're going to help me find them. Got it? Okay, boss. Locate clues regarding the missing Roughnecks. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely do that. That red on the snow does not look hopeful. I think at least one of them is not coming back. I suppose it could be a Wendigo pelt, but then there'd be a Betty, so yeah, I'm afraid it was probably one of his guys. So we need to find evidence and we need to kill 10 Wendigos. So here we are, right in front of us is the spot. So let's have a little quick look around the glacier. That's kind of a cool environment actually. Penguins, oh look there. There's something. That's evidence, isn't it? There's a skeleton. I don't think that's one of your guys because that's a completely bare skeleton. That one's been here a while.
This poor soul's been dead for ages. Let's look east for the supply cart.
So somebody planted a banner for climbing it. I hate to tell the poor guy that died down here. Caution, Wendigo sighting. You're not kidding. There's a high peak there, mate. Sorry you didn't make it. Hello, penguins. Right. Oh, look, there's another. Oh, there's a quest there, and there's a barrel, and more red on the snow. That ain't looking good for the guys.
Seems they got dragged that way, up the glacier to the northwest.
Right, so back this way, you're saying, and then there's a guy stuck here in the snow, frozen. Help me, please! Oh, it's I can't feel my whips, you little. Oh, find something to help me out of here, please. Shall we translate? Help me, please. Oh, it's woo. Oh, it's you. I can still move my lips a little. Find me something to get me out of here. Oh, bless, poor guy. Find the source of heat in Long Drop hot springs. Are you a mage in there, helpless Henry, aspiring roughneck?
This guy don't seem too bright.
No. Oh, there's another quest here somewhere. What's that? Oh no, it's further up the glacier. That's heading where the guy's asking us to go, isn't it? Right, so I think it's time for us to start fighting a few Wendigos. We've now got lots of things that they want us to do, so let's start on that, shall we? Right, so that one was basically guarding a treasure chest, which hopefully will give us the pilgrimage things that we need to be able to turn that one in. No, why didn't you give me the last one I needed for my Great Sea Scrolls quest? I only need one. Right, and then there is a pretty flower for my herbalism. Did I actually get my herbalism all the way up? I think we might have done. Let's double check. Did we get our professions up? Herbalism. Oh, herbalism is 151, so we do still need a few points. Okay, we definitely got skinning all the way up. Could use a few more points on the herbalism, though to be honest I probably need to pick Zinanthid in Najatar to get those last 20 points the most easily. Wendigos. Oh, it's fish, okay. That's another herb up there. Oh, what did I do that for? Wrong button. Right. Here we go. Grab a pretty flower. Oh yeah, that did actually take us up a point, so you can still get up from here. Right, so where's the... Haha! Right, let's...
One of our axes. We're on the right track.
So we're finding plenty of clues. We've not found any of these guys yet, apart from the one that's frozen in the ice. Right, so if we head over in this direction, we can grab... That's better. That sets it up more similar to my other characters. So when you set your characters up, if you've got more than one of the same class playing the same spec, make sure that you put your action bar buttons in the same place, otherwise you're really going to confuse yourself. And Shadowlands is pre-patches on the PTR as of my recording this one, so
looks like we found the right place.
we'll have to reset all of our action buttons fairly soon anyway. Where'd they go? Pity. At least I can tell the rest of the boys that they went down fighting. Yeah, we thought one of them, no, more than one of them wasn't going to be coming back. Oh great, now penguin's fighting. Why is the penguin fighting me? Oh. Did I press it? Oh, I didn't. I didn't know the penguin was there, and I didn't realise I pressed a cleave. Boss revenge. Revenge has never really been my thing, but whatever is in there killed my crew, and I'm not going to let it stand. Everybody fights, nobody quits. Kill Wampus.
See in the skies.
It's floating like... Right, so I think we still need 4 more Wendigos, and now he wants us to kill the boss Wendigo. Right, let's go take on the boss Wendigo. Oh, he's pretty. Here we go. Oh, Kitty Scritch. And Kitty Scratch.
This guy really ruffles the feathers.
Ruffles his feathers. Hippogriff rider ruffles his feathers. Oh dear. There we go. Why is he swimming through the air like he's flying? That's really weird. To survive out here, we do what we have to. Today, that meant avenging members of the pack. Thank you for your help. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to call on the Roughnecks.
Let's get back to work.
Right, so we still need 3 more Wendigos, and then we need to go and find a way to get that poor guy out of the freezing ice. So, if we head in this direction, that's heading back to where the guy needed the help for being stuck in the ice. Oh, Wolfies. Hello, Wolfies. Scritchy, scritchy, scratchy, scratchy. There we go. Down you go, boys.
I'm a busy fella.
Alright, so I need a couple more Wendy's. Where have you gone, Wendy's? Oh, where's the Oh, there's a Wendy. Scritch. And kitty scratch. There we go. And skin. And one more Wendy. I think that wolf is coming here. Right. Let's turn around so we can leave. And this is our final Wendy, so then we need to get the poor guy out of the ice. We probably should have gone and done the guy in the ice first. Don't know how long he's been left in there. Is that 2 years now from the beginning of the FA? Poor guy. We kept him waiting a long time.
Get on with it.
He'll definitely have a bit of frostbite by now. Getting paid. Now that we got our mitts good and bloody, I think it's time we head back to camp. I'll run ahead so you can finish up whatever business you got. Just remember me to Taggart for your pay. Meet with Taggart at the Roughneck Camp.
All right then. Oh, welcome to the Roughnecks.
Right, so what we need to do now is go and get the fiery essence. So he wants us to go further along the edge. So if we head back to where the guy's frozen, so here he is, and then the path heads this way. So this is the way he wants us to go. So there's another quest over here. A little dingy pony thing. Are these hot springs, my friend? Gridden. Warm and cosy. Hiya! Isn't this place a dream? I couldn't be more relaxed. Well, I could be if these annoying cloud jerks would leave me alone. Why don't you go punch some in their cloud faces? Oh, and bring back their essences. They help keep my tub warm. Collect 99 steamy essences. Wait, 99?
Look always to the sea.
That better be more than one drop on each one. Oh, what's that there? Steam shard for the essences. Right, so we can fight the guys or we can pick up the items, those white items at the side of the tub that kind of look a bit like ice or salt crystals or some mix of that sort. Right, so we got 8 off the cloud guy and we got 11 off the shard. Right, so if we keep heading in this direction we will come to the boss for the fiery essence, and if we take these guys out as we go we'll keep getting the cores that will keep his tub warm. Oh, that's quite good because we're already at 34, so that's going quite quickly. Right, so if we go up along the top path, beat the boss, and then we can head back along the lower path if we haven't got enough of the things, I think. So let's pick up the shard, yeah. So that brings us to 52. Hello, Mr. Cloud. How did you guys end up here? Are you just a manifestation of the weather? Oh, pretty flowy. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Cloud guy. Can you tell me where the big guy with the fiery essence is? Am I anywhere near? 62. Pretty flowy. There's always going to be something guarding a pretty flowy. Told you. Kitty scratch. Kitty scratch. Oh, there he is. Or she is, I don't know. It's very hard to tell with elementals. And I don't think they're in the mood to tell me. Kitty scratch. Kitty gets set on fire. And kitty scratch. Okay, don't stand on that. Flaming torrent. Probably want to move. Yes, definitely want to move. And there we go. Got my fiery core. That should get the guy out. So now we just need a few more essences. Ooh, which way is... Hello. No, Miss Cloud or Mr. Cloud, can you tell me? How do I tell whether you're a Miss or a Mister? No, see, I told you, they're not in the mood to tell me these things. Right, so we start heading back. So the fiery essence is kind of at the top of where the waterfalls are. I think we'll be relatively close now to finishing the quest here. This might be the last one we need to fight, because if that doesn't give us enough, we've got a couple of the shards at the side of the tublet. There we go, completed. So I am going to fly down. So if you couldn't fly, you'd have to fight another couple of the guys before you could get to Gridden in his tub.
Lord Admiral's favour.
I need more steam. Hurry, the tub is getting chilly. Ooh, that's nice. Real nice. Hop in if you want. The water is great. Ignore the bubbles. I think I'll pass, because I'm kind of worried about what the bubbles are coming from. I certainly hope they're coming from the crystals that we just brought to you. Right, let's take the more expensive one, because we've got benefit gear that one of our alts sent us. Right, so Helpless Harry. We'll have something. Yes, we do have something for you, Harry. This, I hope, will get you out. There you go. How you feeling, Harry? You saved my hide again. I'm going back to camp before I catch a cold. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Right, there's a pretty flowery to grab from here, and then we will head back down the hill. So if you can't fly again, back down the path where we started. And then we'll turn into Tiger, and I think we've finished Tiragarde Sound. Yay! And since the Shadowlands pre-patch is now on the public test realm, if you want to check that out, if you go to your accounts page in Blizzard's accounts section, you'll look for the games page, and from there you can make a public test realm account if you don't already have one, and then you download it so you can play it if you would like to. The pre-patch that's on there at the moment appears to be the Scourge invasion that we had from before Wrath of the Lich King's launch. The one that was quite divisive. Some people really loved it because they liked to turn everybody into zombies, and other people absolutely hated it because it basically made all the cities unplayable, because Blizzard were hoping that the players would band together to wipe out the Scourge, but instead there was a faction of people that just kept spreading the plague so that it was impossible to even walk into the cities. You couldn't turn any quests in without being insta-killed, and it just became totally unplayable. So we've got quite a division in the player base as to whether they think this is going to be a great patch or not. So if you didn't see it in the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch, you probably want to take a look at it just so you know how you yourself feel about it, because it is going to be, I think, if it does go live, as it appears to be playing on the PTR, and as it did play before Wrath of the Lich King, in the end, before Wrath of the Lich King, they cancelled it because so many people complained. So I actually personally don't think it'll go live as it currently is on the PTR. I think if they do want to make it go live as it is, I think they need to make certain areas where the Scourge invasions are and have the quest givers for the invasions and the pre-patch outside of those areas, and give their safe zones for people trying to level, because otherwise it's going to disrupt things for a lot of people, and that's just going to make it really hard for Blizzard, because when you've got half your player base saying, oh, this is great, and the other half are really sad and upset and complaining, it's not a good place to be. So I really don't think it'll go live as it is, but if you're interested, take a look at it for yourselves. So let's finish off Tiragarde Sound now then, before we get to Shadowlands. Here's your pay. You seem suited for the roughneck life. Come back sometime if you need work. And that, ta-da, is the end of Tiragarde Sound. We have finished Tiragarde, guys. So that is my playthrough of Tiragarde Sound. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to be off to try and find myself another pilgrimage scroll so that I can turn that one in and get some quests out of my quest log. So I hope you've enjoyed my playthrough of all of the zones in Battle for Azeroth, because we have just managed to complete the final one now, just before we get close to the pre-patch for Shadowlands. So good luck with your deciding what you want to play for Shadowlands. I personally have no clue yet, and I hope you've enjoyed all of my playthroughs for Battle for Azeroth. In the coming weeks, before we get into Shadowlands, I'm hoping to get some of the Alliance race unlock quest lines done, and maybe even some heritage armour quests, so we'll see what I can get done. Definitely got 2 people that can do heritage armour quest lines, so that's probably what we'll do over the next couple of weeks for the Battle for Azeroth content. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!